Ba 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 ba. Take on a challenge. People talk to me almost every day now about weight loss challenges. I'm going to the gym to do a challenge. It's 6 weeks, 12 weeks. Today was 20 weeks. Somebody shared with me that the gym would like them to do a certain exercise program, a certain eating plan for 20 weeks. Now, here's a great question. How long do you want to be healthy, fit and strong for? Do you want to, regardless of how old you are now, whether you are 18, 28, 78, do you want to be healthy, fit and strong for every single day for the rest of your life? Do you want to, and I always ask these 4 questions. Do you want to wake up with a stack of energy and maintain it throughout the day? Perform at your best all day long? Make sure that you love what you see in the mirror and love the way your body feels to touch. Haha. And do you want to get the results that you expect from your eating and exercise plan? And if the answer is yes, then how long do you want to do that for? Is it just for a short time? Now, some people, they do a challenge because they're getting married, they've got a social event coming up, they've got a family reunion, they've got a holiday in a tropical island, they need to wear swimming costumes. So they do something for a short period of time to get a result. But my question is always this: what happens after that? And sadly, for too many people that go on any kind of challenge, whether it's a personal I'm getting married, want to look good in my dress challenge, to I'm going to win money at the gym or win a car, or I'm going to win the competition because I'm the thinnest or I weigh the lightest, they have a bounce back effect. So they lose weight or they get into shape or they look fantastic in a photo. And I'll use weddings as an example. There's a lot of people, and I'm sure you've met them, who get into great shape for their wedding, and that's the last day that they ever look great, which is a bit of a shame for your partner, obviously, unless they're on the same track as you. So my goal has always been, and always will be, about being healthy, fit and strong every day, every month, every year for the rest of your life. Now, a lot of people share with me, but Rowie, the challenges are great because they get people kick-started. Well, I've got a better question. What do you need to get kick-started? Is it because you're a parent and you want to live the example for your kids? Is it that you're a grandparent and you want to be able to run around with your grandkids? Is it that you're getting married and you want to look great for your partner? Is it that the doctor's told you you've got some horrible disease and you've got to get into shape, got to get healthy, got to get fit and get strong to get rid of the disease? What is the momentum that we need? What is the motivation, inspiration that we need? And my biggest one is always this: if you are a parent, if you're a teacher, if you're a coach, if you're a boss, if you're a leader of any kind, and people need you to be fit, strong, mentally tough, a solution finder, to be an optimist, how do you do that if you haven't got a healthy, fit, strong body? So shouldn't that be a great reason? A lot of people share with me, I'm having a baby, so I'm not going to exercise. Well, for me, because I want to look after my body. But ultimately, if you don't move your body around, your body wastes away, which means when that beautiful new human comes into the world, you'll be in a weakened state rather than a strength or a strong state, a strengthened state. So rather than go on a challenge, and I'm not saying they're right or wrong, I'm just asking you to consider a few things. What is the challenge and why do you want to do it? And the big one with weight loss, of course, is that you can weigh light on the scales because you're dehydrated, because you've got osteoporosis, your bones have wasted away, because your muscle has wasted away, and that's the biggest one. When most people, when they lose weight because they've been on a diet, they lose muscle, and muscle's the engine to your body, so then your metabolism slows down. So when you go off there, whatever you're doing, diet, exercise program to lose weight for the challenge, you end up putting more weight back on because you've got a slower metabolism. So what about if you did a health challenge, a personal health challenge? And if you run a business, if you've got a gym, a personal training studio, if you're an exercise professional and you want people to consider a kickstart program, why not do a different measure? Why not do a strength measurement? So how many push-ups can you do, or how many chin-ups can you do, or how much can you squat? What about resting heart rate, which says a lot about how fit you are? What about recovery rate? So if you get puffed at 100% effort, so if you did a lot of short, sharp interval testing throughout the whatever period of the challenge, if I get really puffed for 10 seconds and I'm completely out of breath, I know how fit I am by how quickly it takes me to recover so I can go again. So if it takes me a minute to recover and then in 6 weeks' time or 12 weeks' time it only takes me 20 seconds to recover, I know that I've gotten fitter. What about blood pressure? What's going on inside your hoses in your body? That's what your blood pressure is telling you. How long does it take your blood to flow around your body? And is there anything stopping it from doing that? Now, that's cardiovascular disease. So if your hoses are blocked, you end up with a myocardial infarction, a heart attack, or you end up with a stroke, which is that like a a heart attack to the brain, a brain stroke. My puppy dogs are getting excited with me. I get excited about this stuff because I don't want you to be fit and strong and healthy for 12 weeks or 6 weeks or 20 weeks. What about the rest of your life? So why not take on a personal challenge? I'm going to get my resting heart rate down. I'm going to get my blood pressure to normal, 120/80. I'm going to get my blood sugars tested, and that's a really good one because your high blood sugar levels are cardiovascular disease, clogged arteries, broken hoses inside your body. So if you've got high blood sugar levels, because the sugar can't get out of your bloodstream to get into the cells and into your brain where it's needed, you end up with that horrible disease called type 2 diabetes. And we don't want that for anybody because that's kidney failure, amputation, going blind, and death. It's a horrible way to die. So if you've got low blood sugar levels, you're more likely to be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life. So low blood sugar, normal cholesterol levels, resting heart rate, and then why weight? Why do we care what we weigh? I want to be heavier. I want to be hydrated, so I'm heavier. Water weighs a lot. I want to have strong bones. They weigh heavy because if you've got thin bones, they'll be lighter. I want strong muscles and they weigh heavy. Fat doesn't weigh very much. It's big and it looks pretty yuck, but it's not very heavy. So you might lose weight on the scales, but it doesn't mean you're losing body fat. So what if we do a different measure? What about have a look in the mirror in the bright sunshine in the middle of the day once a month and do a full turn in front of the mirror? And if you don't like what you see, then you need to get rid of body fat, not weight on the scales. What about if you jump naked in front of the mirror? Muscle doesn't wobble, only fat wobbles, apart from the obvious bits. So what if you do something that's more visually exciting and it tells you the truth straight away? Because you might look not like what you look like in the mirror. I'm speaking very interestingly at the moment because it's freezing cold. The sun's gone down, the moon's come up, and I'm outside because I just love being outside at this time of the day because I'm healthy, fit and strong, and even though it's freezing cold, I can be outside. And I share that with you because I don't care what my body looks like on the outside so much anymore. Interestingly though, when you're fit and when you're strong, the side effect of being fit and strong is that you're also lean. I've got to be careful as an old lady that I don't get too lean because I don't want to lose too much weight off my face because I look too old. And that's an interesting thing to take note of. So if you're going to do a challenge of any kind, do a personal challenge for yourself so that you can live healthy, fit and strong for the rest of your life. But what about the things that really make a difference? So resting heart rate, blood pressure, blood sugar levels, what do you look like in the mirror? And then those 4 beautiful questions. Do you have a stack of energy? Are you performing at your best all day, every day? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Do you love how your body feels to touch? And are you getting the results that you want from your eating and exercise plan that you can stick to for the rest of your life, not just for 12 weeks to win a competition, or not just for 20 weeks to have a kickstart, or not just for 6 weeks so you can fit into your wedding dress? There's plenty of stuff you can do to lose weight quickly, but what's the long-term effect? So as I'm out here at the end of the day, and full mooner is a really good opportunity to set goals because the full moon comes around every month. So what am I going to look like next month? How am I going to feel next month? How much energy am I going to have next month? I'm going to check in with myself every month, naked in front of the mirror, check my resting heart rate, check my blood sugar levels, check my blood pressure, check how strong I am. Can I do more push-ups in a month's time than I'm doing now? Can I do more chin-ups in a month's time than I'm doing now? Can I squat more than I'm doing now? And I use squats as an example because that's a thing you have to do all day, every day. Your body has to get down off the ground, off the chair, off the couch, off the bus seat, off the plane seat. That's called a squat. So we don't want to get weak because if you get weak in the squat position, you end up getting old really fast and the strongest muscles are in your body. And last but not least, I think a really important one to test on a regular basis, so here's a great challenge. Fast twitch muscle fibers. If you are wasting away, if your muscles are wasting away, you might be losing weight on the scales, but the ones that waste away the quickest are the ones that you don't use. So you might be going walking or you might be doing long, slow distance exercise, but if you're not sprinting, if you're not punching, if you're not jumping, if you're not kicking, if you're not using your fast twitch muscle fibers, they're the ones that waste away the fastest. And that's why we get old. It's also the reason why one of the biggest killers for old people now are falls. If you fall down and you've lost your muscle, fast twitch muscle fibers, you fall down and stay down. You fall, you can't stop yourself from falling because your fast twitch muscle fibers have wasted away. So what a great challenge. Get people to do some kind of jumping or skipping or boxing or kicking so that you can test that their fast twitch muscle fibers are still working. So this human body that we've got, it's the only one we've got for the rest of our lives. That moon's going to keep coming up and down for much longer. Well, it has for much longer than I've been alive, of course, and for after I'm gone, it's going to keep coming up and keep going down. We don't know how long we're here for. Why would we get into shape for 20 weeks, 12 weeks, 6 weeks when we could be healthy, fit and strong for the rest of our life and enjoy every great moon rising? I can see the moon and it's so beautiful. Check out the mooner. Woohoo! Wow! Yes, it's gorgeous.